Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Ellie from Ellie Laura Crochet and thanks for being here. So it is a new week of crafting. We are still stash busting all of the rest of my yarn. I think I'm going to be doing this series for the next few months, so definitely subscribe if you are interested. So I will pass you over to Past Me, which I start a new project this week, so yay, and then I will see you back here in a second. Hi guys, so it is actually the Past Me. I have finally thought of something to make with this. So this is the autumn yarn that I have. I got it for my birthday. We started a hexagon cardigan in last week's video. Didn't turn out very well. Yeah, these colours aren't very me for like a wearable. But I've decided I'm going to make a crochet star blanket. Now, this isn't the 6-day star blanket. It is just the granny stitch. It's literally just a granny stitch in a star shape. I'll link the tutorial that I used down below. I have started it, but I'm thinking I might go down a hook size just because I don't like how gappy it is. So I was using a 6mm. I don't know if I should try a 5 or a 5.5. Yeah, I think I might try a 5.5 maybe. I don't know if that's going to make much difference, but I just feel like these gaps are too big. We're going to start again. It's fine. I don't know if 5.5 is going to make much of a difference, but it's too gappy. I don't like it. I just used the hook that was recommended in the video. I don't really think, like, well, I sized down for the hexagon cardigan as well, so I should have just used a 5.5. Oh well, but we're going to start this again anyway. But yeah, we are finally doing a crochet project. And yeah, let's start this again. So, not sure where my tripod has gone. It's randomly disappeared, so excuse the angle, but I'm off to the hairdresser in a sec to get my hair done. But we are on row 5 at the moment. I will catch up with you later. As you saw, I started a new project and it is with the autumn yarn, and it is a granny stitch star blanket. So here I am so far. I did some last night, which was the clip you just saw. Yeah, I did a little bit last night. My hand started hurting, so I had to put my compression glove on. But I would like to get a few rows of this done today. But yeah, I really like the colours together. I think this is much better than the cardigan idea. Just love those colours. For some reason over here it doesn't like green. But yeah, hopefully that will sort itself out. So working on that, and then I haven't made any other progress on my knitted shawl yet. It is still where we left off last week, but again, I would like to get to the bit where I've got to add the contrasting colours. So yeah, hopefully we work on this a bit more. Don't know if I'm going to start any other projects this week. I think we're just going to work on these two, I reckon. But yeah, I've had quite a busy morning today because I've been going through my craft supplies, like all of my crafty bits. Like, as you can see, there's loads of books there. I found a few books that I no longer want or need, so I'm going to be listing those on Vinted later. I went through loads of my stationery this morning. That's not really related to crochet or whatever, but I managed to throw quite a lot of that away, and also I've got a load that I want to sell as well. But yeah, it has been busy today. yeah, but hopefully we can settle down later and do some crafting. But I don't know which one I fancy doing today, the shawl or the blanket. I think maybe I should sit down and do a few rows on this and then maybe pick this up later. I don't know. But it is lunchtime now, so I'm definitely going to go get some lunch now, just settle, do nothing for like an hour or two, and then we'll get back to crafting together because, as I say, I've had a very busy morning. I've just been going through my stuff really. I'm really trying to de-stash, like, not just my yarn and my like crafting supplies, but like everything. Like, I've been going through my clothes and stuff like that, just things that I don't use that are still in good condition. I've been listing on Vinted. So, but yeah, let's go make some lunch and get back to crafting soon. Hi guys, so I think it's been a few days since I filmed. I've just been working on my star blanket basically. I'm on ball 3, so I've got another full skein of this, and then I think there's like a half skein as well. So I've got 1.5 to go, and obviously that. But this is how big the star blanket is looking like. Oh, can't hold it up. Here's what it's looking like so far. I'm actually quite proud of this. Well, I mean, it's just a granny stitch, but like, I'm really liking how this looks, and I love the autumnal colours. This will be great for fall, because yeah, it's a bit hard to show because it's like wrinkling, but yeah, it's getting a decent size at the moment. I think with the yarn that I have, I think it will be a decent size, so that's a bonus. But yeah, I've not been really filming many clips for it just because it's quite repetitive. It's just granny stitch all around and I feel like it's a bit boring, so I have been working on that but haven't really been filming it much. Also today, so this year I want to be a bit more mindful with what I make. I know you probably saw me say that in one of my latest videos, my goal video. So that is to, well, basically use up all my yarn that I have. But I have been selling a few more that I've kind of had a bit more, I had like doubts really. I was like, oh yeah, I'll use that for that, and then like thinking about it, I don't actually want that. Like, I don't actually want that project that I was gonna make with it, so I've just thought, right, if I don't actually want, like, if this is the wrong yarn or this is the wrong colour, I'm just gonna sell it, and then I can just buy it later and actually get the right yarn. So saying that, I've got so many crochet projects that I just don't use or wear. This one I found in my wardrobe the other day and I was like, oh, this is cute, so I've put it on today. It is actually quite soft. This is Hobie yarn. I did have a video on this if you wanted to see it. It's on my channel. Like, it's quite an old video, I think, but I did film me like making this if you want to check it out. It's got a hood. I'll put it on for you. Yeah, I don't think the hood really suits me, but I think it's great. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, so I've basically got loads of crochet projects that I don't use, I don't wear. I've been basically trying to sell them for like a year or two. Some of them are like 2 years old. So breaks my heart a little bit, but I have decided I'm gonna donate most of them and or unravel them and use the yarn for something else. Or I've managed to sell like scrap yarn, like repurposed yarn on Vinted. I have done that before, so I might just list them on Vinted as like a really cheap bundle. Like, the yarn isn't like, hasn't been cleaned or washed or steamed, so it's in pretty good condition. So I've got these market bags that I'm going to undo. Yeah, I know. I did undo one of them last night, but these two need to be undone. Market bags, like, I had a phase, I made 4, and I haven't sold any of them. And they were made like 2 years ago. So they're great bags, I don't want to carry on trying to sell them because they just won't sell. And then we've got 3 of these Centro knitted hats that I made ages ago. Got like a fold up brim. They did all have pom-poms on, but I have taken them off because I'm undoing these as well. These are all going to be caked up, and then probably just, the yarn will probably just be sold on Vinted for super cheap because I don't want the yarn. The projects that I have in mind for this year, I don't have any of that yarn pretty much, so I need to rebuy. And if I've got other projects that I don't think I'm going to use the yarn for ever, I might as well just try and pass them on. And then we've also got this circle scarf thing that I made a while ago. I don't even think it wraps around twice around your neck, so I don't really see the point of it. So this is getting undone as well. I know this is a bit of a weird video, like this is supposed to be like stash busting, but I'm also like frogging old projects. It's just kind of clearing up clutter basically. So yeah, I've got all of those that need undoing. I'm gonna try and list them as like bundles, like bundle of cotton and then bundle of like acrylic. Try and get them gone for cheaps. Don't mind getting the money back. I just wanna, like, the yarn is good. It's not tangled, and all of those are made with one yarn, so there's not gonna be barely any knots in. So while I was organising all of my crochet stuff, they now fit, all of my crochet like projects that I've made fit into 2 large boxes now, and they used to be like scattered all over the place. So I have cleared quite a lot out. I'm donating quite a lot, to be honest. Hopefully they go to good homes, but I'm kind of over them now. I want to be knitting stuff now. So in those crochet projects, I found this top, which is a really cute design, V-neck. This fits lovely, and I love the yarn that I used. I'm not a fan of these sleeves. I feel like it would look better if it was like a vest type of top. I think it's also because they're so ruffly. I don't know if I did something wrong with the pattern or what, but I'm going to undo these sleeves today. And then I think I'm just going to finish them off like with a single crochet all the way round. So I don't actually remember which hook I used for this. I either used a 4.5 or a 5, I'm guessing. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing today. I don't know where the join is. I just thought I would include this because this is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just undoing old projects, donating some. And yeah, I'm trying to declutter my life. I've got so many things that I don't wear or don't use, which is just taking up room. And then that's also making me like not want to make new things, you know, because I have so many other old things that are not actually being used. Like I don't really gravitate towards my crochet garments very much, or bags really. I don't know why, but so here's what the sleeve looked like before, apart from the pink edge. I've already taken that off, but this is what it looks like after I've just, I think I undone it to the first row. I think I like the look better, and I feel like I would wear this. So yeah, just need to fix this one, and then yeah, it is done. So hi guys, it's a little later in the day. I have undone all of those projects, and then 2 of the knitted hats that I showed you earlier, I've actually put that in the donate pile because undoing one of them took ages and I can't be asked for that, so both of those are going to the donate pile. Rest of the yarn is going on my vintage. And then I was thinking of what I wanted to work on today. So obviously I've got the granny stitch star blanket to do, and I've also got the knitted shawl as well. But I saw one of my friends on Instagram, Makes by Mia. She's the one that got me into sock knitting pretty much. And I found this yarn in my stash that is absolute gorgeous. Variegated, like literally loads of colours. It's quite purple lenient though. And I think these are perfect for socks. So I was about to cast some on, but I've realised I don't have the right needles, which is a bummer because I've got 2 interchangeable sets and the shortest cable is too big still for socks. So I've gone on to Wool Warehouse and I've ordered a set of knitting needles. I think they were like Knit Pro, they were like £6. I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, so I've ordered those. Those should come in the next few days maybe, and then hopefully I can cast this on because I'm really wanting to cast these socks on. And as I said, I saw Makes by Mia, one of my friends. I saw that she's knitted some DK weight socks. So this is DK yarn, by the way. I usually use fingering weight for socks, but I saw that she made DK weight socks. I think she did vanilla socks by Crazy Sock Lady, but she has got a DK pattern for them. I've done the fingering weight yarn pattern by her and I really liked it. So I saw Makes by Mia made, I think she's made a couple of pairs, but she's made those the DK version, but she's modified it. So instead obviously doing like stockinette, I think she did like ribbing for the leg, and then she did ribbing also for the top of the foot as well. And I think this yarn is perfect for that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'm really wanting to cast on those socks. But yeah, unfortunately I'm going to have to wait until those needles come. But I did wind this ball up earlier, so it's ready to go. Bit of a shame I can't make both of the socks at the same time like I did my first one. I mean, I could if I bought another set of needles, but I'm trying to be a bit more mindful with what I'm buying at the moment. So if I just buy one set, if I really want to cast it on like midway, then I'll buy another one. But for now, I've just ordered one, and it was like £2 or something shipping. Like I found the exact same ones. I found them on Amazon, and then like the total was like £10 or £11, and I was just like, that's a bit ridiculous. So I went on Wool Warehouse. Bear in mind the actual needles itself was the same price, but shipping for Amazon is like £5, and then Wool Warehouse was like £2.50, £3 or something. And I was just like, right, I'm gonna save a couple of pounds and I just ordered it on Wool Warehouse. But yeah, hopefully they will come soon. But that might mean I'm not gonna cast the socks on until next week, which is sad. So I might have to work on one of my other whips for now, because I think that's the only thing I want to cast on right now. The socks. I don't think I want to start anything else. But knitted socks is on my bingo card, so I would like to get them done, and I feel like I totally would wear this colourway. So yeah, I have got some other fingering weight yarn that I've got in mind for some socks, but I'm kind of feeling the DK slightly bigger needles. I think I need like 3.25. Hopefully that's what I've ordered. I have double checked like 5 or 6 times. yeah, I have double checked and triple checked, but yeah, I just fancy the bigger needles. I don't really want a fiddly project right now, so yeah, that's why I just want to cast them on. But I'll update you soon. I think this will probably be the last day of me filming for this video, because I need to start filming the next one because this needs to be edited, ready to upload soon. But yeah, I will catch you soon and update you with whatever I work on. Hi guys, so it is the next day and I thought I'd do a little recap before I end this video. So we have started a new project, Crochet Star Granny Stitch Blanket. I haven't done any other progress on this since you last saw it. We're still on the 3rd ball, I believe, and then I've got that ball there and half to add on to this, but I'm hoping it'll be a decent size. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. I'll link down the pattern below as always. But yeah, so that is the progress on that. And then I did do a bit of knitting last night. I didn't show anything though, because I forgot to do any clips. But I will show you where I am at the moment. It's a bit tangled with my needle. But this is where we are with the knitted shawl. Pattern is linked below if you're interested. But this is what it's looking like so far. It's a bit hard to show on camera because it's getting a bit bigger now. But I'm actually at the next, so the next bit is actually the adding the contrasting colours, like the stripes, so I'm really excited for that. I think I'll be able to do that today, but you'll have to see that in next week's video. But yeah, this is looking good. And then was gonna start some knitted socks, but I only ordered the needles yesterday, so I don't think they're gonna come just yet. But yeah, that's definitely a cast on that I'm itching to do, possibly next week. Next video for you, I'm not sure. So haven't finished any projects this week, and I haven't like finished up any yarn. But hopefully we can finish the Granny Stitch blanket next week. Maybe. I don't know. Or hopefully we can finish a shawl actually. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate if you're still watching now. It means a lot to me. I do appreciate you all. Comment a little snowflake emoji because it's still winter. I love that emoji. But yeah, comment that below if you have watched till the end. I do apologise that this video is shorter than the other 2 episodes, but I mean, it's slow crafting, so it's just the hobby. Hopefully we can make some more progress next week. So definitely give this video a like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up to date with this series. I'm going to be definitely doing it for a while until that cupboard is pretty much empty of yarn. But yeah, definitely stick around if you're interested. I have all of my socials linked below. If you do want to follow me, other social medias, and you can follow me on Ravelry if you like. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!